the Tolo Express, all aboard. It's early in the morning here, so please bear with me. It's interesting to watch the little orange light on the camera that I'm using. It's a very sophisticated camera that tracks my movements, and I have a 15-second, what I'll call cue. And the light blinks and blinks and blinks, and then when it's a steady orange, it means the recording has started. And that's really synonymous with, it's a great metaphor for connection and tuning in. We're really all players on the stage of life. We're really just playing out our own imaginings, oftentimes our own fantasies. We're letting thoughts turn into images, and ultimately with consistent images, there is the shift into physical form. And in the last episode, I talked about healing, because my friend in North Carolina asked me to elaborate. She is in the healing arts herself and wants to further her ability to teach in this field. So she asked me to elaborate on a few questions that she had asked. And the first one was the nature of healing. And I talked about that from a standpoint of imbalance in the last episode. And the second question is about where does healing come from? And I explained that it comes from mysterious sources. There are all kinds of thoughts involved in the makeup of our character, the character that's out on the stage of life every day. There are millions of thoughts behind the role that this character needs to play. And of course, these are all stored in the subconscious. And once a solidification of a character begins to form, then we naturally act out that character in life. Now, if someone is dealing with chronic illness, there's always motive and motivation behind that. Sometimes the beginning point, the beginning thoughts go back so far we have no idea as to their origin, nor is it important to investigate. Even thoughts we've had in the last few months are not really important to dissect, sift through. Just look at the symptoms that are present and realize you and I are after two things. The first one is relief. Oftentimes we're looking for cure. Wonderful. The second thing we're looking for is healing. Healing is when we understand imbalance and self-correction has taken place, so that there is no more involvement in the game of imbalance. The part we're playing now in life, once healing occurs, is resignation. We resign ourselves to the condition we're in, which could be permanent. A debilitation left from the disease, the malady, the broken bone, the heart attack, whatever it might be. Those physical scars or impairments or limitations are there. And healing is the ownership of what is there. The aftermath of the storyline going in a certain direction from unbeknownst sources and direction into a physical reality. And so it's acceptance of that reality that brings about ultimate healing. This was created from the illness. These are the scars. This is the aftermath. What do I do now? I return to balance, to pure thinking, to healthy resignation, to ownership. This is what is at the heart of mysticism. Taking life on an as-is basis, which includes as we have orchestrated it, as we have initiated it, as we have motivated it and prompted it and moved it along. And there are mysterious forces that move us along as well. But the mystic says, life's too short to identify all of these contributors to my health, to my safety, to my path, to my success. Now, we look at where we are in the continuum and we go, possibility. In this realm of all possibility, there is inevitable change if I'm willing to move towards it. Inevitable change if I am willing to move towards it. Our next question was about, does it matter if our bodies are out of balance and have illness? Well, in a part, I've answered that. Does it matter? No. Doesn't matter. Why? Because the play goes on until it doesn't anymore. I happen to own. It's not a belief. It's an awareness that life goes on and on and on and on. That there is a continuation element to all of existence. It's just like the oak tree. An aspect of each oak tree contains its whole lineage. Seeds drop from the tree. New oaks are given birth. They grow. They drop seeds. New life initiated, and so on, and so on, and so on. And so there is the possibility that we do that ourselves, that we can go from life to life to life, but yet contain aspects of the original seed. But again, the mystic says, that's in the realm of the unknown to me at this time. And sometimes the unknown becomes that which is focused in full awareness for us. And we get there by not needing that to happen. We get there by owning the mystery that enlightenment may come and it may not. Yet it is a capability. It is in the realm of all possibility for all of us. So the body being out of balance is really a sign that we are in need of healing, because the restoration of balance restores healing. Cure is something else. Cure focuses on a condition that materializes in the physical, emotional world of human beings. In our story, we break a leg, or we create a compulsive desire, let's say for cigarettes. Imbalance. Cure begins the process, and total understanding and acceptance, and then shift in attitude and behavior initiates the healing. But it's the full and complete resignation. Here is the way it is. And I could be left with scars for the rest of my life. And when I accept that, healing is mine. Consider in your story, you having the wisdom and the capability to accept every scar, every aftermath, and then begin to feel what happens in your body. Begin to notice restoration of balance and harmony and equilibrium, so that centeredness becomes synonymous with you. So for now, have a great day, a great week, a great month, a great lifetime. Namaste. Be at peace. Bye. Bye for now.